What's up, YouTube? Trucker Rob here. Got up here to Chesterfield, Michigan, above Detroit. Broker called me and said, "Hey, I got this load for you to pick up." I'm like, "Oh yeah, what is it?" He said, he said, "It's one piece." The Raycon said it was 45,000 pounds. But I'm like, there's no damn way. I mean, a piece of pipe weighs 45,000 pounds. But on the Raycons, they're all, they all say 45,000 pounds. I get over here, and they say, "Well, we can't load you till in the morning." I said, "Well, that's fine." So I'm here in their parking lot, and it's one piece of pipe going to Stanley, North Carolina, which is 700 miles. Pays $2,100. Yeah, $3 a mile. That's what you want. Works out good. My week's looking up, fellas. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, I can't get loaded till 8 o'clock in the morning, so it'll be a Wednesday morning delivery, but I'll get it off Wednesday morning. And, I already have over $4,000 in the truck, so that's pretty good. But, yeah, like I was telling you earlier, I was sitting down there in Montpelier, Ohio, until my broker called. I called other brokers up here, and they were like, they never called me back. So he sent me a rate confirmation, and I, did all that. I said, "Yeah, snatch that damn load up. It pays $3 a mile." Pretty good. I couldn't pass it up. And it's going to the house. So I'm like, yeah, suits me just fine. But always, pack you some, even if you don't eat it, just pack you some food in here. It don't have to be a whole lot, just a couple of days of stuff, which I live out of my truck anyway when I'm out here. Which I try to go home during the week, and every weekend I'm at home. But you don't know if you're going home, so pack you some damn food and some drinks, some bottled water, whatever you need, so you can be prepared for anything. Because I could have sat there, the broker could have never called me back, and I could have sat there all night. Just luckily he found this load that popped up on on the web, and he snatched it. But I want to stop and take a shower. That got thrown out the damn window. So I have to get loaded and stop in the morning and get a shower. On my way down south. Yeah, it's supposed to be cold one tonight. I gotta let the truck running tonight. It's gonna be cold. I treated my tanks, so it's says 19 degrees right now. So it's supposed to be about 7. So I don't know. I just thought I'd get on here and chat with y'all a little bit. But I thought that was pretty cool. For winter rates anyway, $3 a mile. They must have wanted it pretty bad. So, that's the first one I've seen in a little while. Mostly $2.50. That's what I've been getting. Now this said $3. I said, yeah, I'll take it. Snatch it up. Anything you can see like that, snatch it up. Especially in the wintertime. But you gotta watch it. Sometimes you might, it might come back and bite you in the ass. But, I can't stress enough for y'all new drivers. I know y'all don't, especially lease operators, because that's what I am, a lease operator. I lease my truck and I lease my trailer. I've been paying on it for a year, so 3 more years it's mine, bought and paid for. Do I keep the maintenance up on it? Yes, I do. I change the oil before it's time to change the oil, you know. Everything's going up but the trucker's pay, so, you know, you got to be out here busting your ass to make any money anymore. But, you know, I like staying at the house and, you know, 2 or 3 days a week, you know, get out, run a load, come back with a load, you know. I might do 2 loads, I might do three loads a week, you know. I don't try to run my truck to death. You know, I don't try to run it into the ground or anything, but, you know, you got to make money. You know, as long as you're happy, that's all that matters. You know, this guy might run his truck, you know, 21 days straight, never stop. You know, ever since my son passed away, I just choose family, you know, over trucking, you know. But I have a job to do, and I have to take care of my family at home. So, you know, I have to get out here and make some money, pay for all my toys at the house, and my house, and my truck, and my car, and everything else I got. Yeah, you know, I gotta, you know, you gotta take care of everything. Is it easy? No, it ain't easy. Being a trucker's not easy, you know. Yeah, we sit on our butts a lot, but, you know, it's mentally draining if you drive 11 straight hours and you stop during that time and take your 30-minute break. But you drive 600-700 miles a day. That's what I do every day that I'm out here. And it's draining. Not physically. I mean, even when I'm, you know, I unload and load every day. That ain't what gets me. The mental, you know, watching your mirrors, watching everybody else, it just drains you. You know. I know a lot of people don't get that, but that's what it does. You know. So you need a 10-hour break to, rest your brain so you can think straight, you know, so you can make smart judgment calls in a blink of an eye, you know, because that's what it takes out here. You got to do it quick. Split-second decisions can save your life or somebody else's, and you got to be on top of your game. I mean, you can't be going down the road all sluggish, not paying attention, because that's when the shit's gonna hit the fan. And I mean, it can go bad real quick. I mean, and there's probably some of y'all watching that knows what I'm talking about. You know, so, you know, I got kids at the house. I got a wife at the house. I have to get home to them. So, you know, I have to take care and make sure I get enough sleep so I can pay attention to what I'm doing, watch my load, watch my trailer, you know, and folks, drive your load. I can't stress that enough. People don't understand that if you have a load on your trailer that's real high, then don't go around the curves at fucking 70 mile an hour. Because guess what? It's going to tip over. It's going to flip. You know? Slow down. You know? It can happen in an instant. So, you know, drive your loads, folks. That's what a lot of these truckers don't understand about driving these trucks. They want to drive the truck. They need to be driving that load back here. No matter what it is, no matter what kind of trailer you pull, you need to be driving that load to where it needs to go safely. That's exactly what you need to be doing. Yeah, I mean, you drive the truck too. Keep it in your lane. But you drive that load. If you drive that load, you'll get it there safely. Without tearing it up, without tearing your trailer up, without tearing your truck up, it'll be there safely. And you get offloaded and then go get another load. do the same thing over again, over and over. There's a lot of people out here ranting and raving they ain't making no money. Trust me, I watched it this morning when I got up, because when I shut down at the Loves over there in Ohio, close to the West Virginia border last night, there was a bunch of trucks in there, right? They were already there when I pulled up. I got out there on the back road because I like parking on the back road. I pulled up, I backed in, popped the brake, did my pre-trip and everything, went off duty. And I was sitting there watching everybody, seeing all the trucks out here, everybody going to get dinner and stuff. I went in and got me some dinner. I felt like shit because I had that sinus infection. And I laid back down. Well, I got up 12 hours later. And because I knew I didn't have to have that load there at any certain time. So I was sick. I just laid down, took a nap, tried to get sleep, but I had a migraine and sinus infection and everything else. So, but I got it cleared up. But I got up this morning and the same trucks are all out there and they still sleeping. There's nobody driving at night anymore. Them people had been there before I got there, so I know they had been there longer than 12 hours, but they were still in the truck stop sleeping. So I guess, everybody's got banker hours now. They just go, they leave at 7 in the morning and they back at the Loves or the Pilot or the Flying J by 5 o'clock to get them a spot. Is that how trucking is now? Everybody's done lower day. You can't make no money like that, folks. I'm telling you. You go broke sitting at them truck stops. You're spending money while you're at the truck stops. Every time you go in there, $20. Every time. Don't matter what you buy, what you do, it's $20. You can spend more, but every time you go in a truck stop, you say, I want this, get your drink, it's $20. Pack of cigarettes, $20. Everything's $20. They 20 you to death. Stay out of the truck stops. Just go in there and get fuel, that's it. Get your receipt and leave. You don't need that truck stop. The food ain't worth a damn. Don't eat that shit. It would save you a whole lot of money. You wonder where all your money was? Well, quit getting cash advances. That's a lot of these truckers out here. They get $100 to $200 cash advance every week, and they get to the end of the week, they wonder why they in the negative because of the cash advances. So what do they have to do? They have to take another cash advance, right? And it's a vicious cycle of cash advances. So stay away from the cash advances. Unless you absolutely need the money to live out here. And if you do, I feel sorry for you. I do. You shouldn't need their cash advance they're loaning you, because it's just taken away from your paycheck. You don't need that. So, stay away from the cash advances if all possible. I'm not saying that they're, you can get them if you really, really need them. But I wouldn't advise getting them every damn week and spending them, because that just makes your check look like shit. Yeah, that's what I see. Shit. If you was gonna make $800 and you spend $200 of it, you got $600. A truck driver should be making $1,000 or more every week. Bring home. That's what I pay myself. I pay myself $1,000 a week. No matter what I make, I pay myself $1,000 a week. That's the way. I mean, if you can't live off $4 grand a month, you don't need to be living. You know, lower your standards. You know? Yeah, I mean, I got bills. I got house payment. I got, you know, everybody's got bills. You know, I don't get to go blow money, but like I said, I mean, I make a lot of money, but I don't get to go blow it. You know, I pay my bills. I do a lot of fishing. You know, I do what I want. I can afford to do what I want, but I don't waste it. You know, so you know, if you have never been in the realm of trucking and you're used to a $20,000 a year job, and now all of a sudden you're making $50,000, $60,000 a year, it's gonna blow your mind, because it blew mine. You know, don't go out here and get swallowed up in debt, and you're having to force yourself to go get in the truck to make money to pay them bills because you was too stupid to, you know, save up the money, and you just went out there and, you know, blowed it all away. So, you know, you got to be smart, fellas. Smart. And I ain't the smartest, you know, cookie in the jar, but, you know, take my advice. I've been there and done that, so I know. You know, don't get out there in that deep water. You'll drown. And you know, I was watching a YouTuber a while ago, Yellow Hammer, I believe his name is, and he was telling everybody a story about where he missed his turn. It happens to everybody, Yellow Hammer. Don't think you're the only one, because I went up some damn goat paths before thinking that it's because my GPS took me up there. Yeah. And I went up and had to back like you did, 3 miles back up in reverse. And trust me, it takes hours. It sucks. It's dark. You know, it might even be raining or snowing or any damn thing. So pre-planning your trip out, know where you're going, you know, use all the tools in your arsenal to win this battle, you know, because trust me, it's a battle. You know, if you're gonna let, you know, your GPS take you down a road that you know you don't supposed to be on, and guess what? You just lost the battle. You didn't get to where you was going because your truck is now stuck in a switchback somewhere with the load shifted and it's about hanging off the mountain over there. So, you know, don't follow the GPSs. You know, follow your damn signs. Stay on truck routes. You know, until you get some experience. You know, your first week out of the gate, you know, your first few months, don't be going down there in them goat paths. You know, yeah, we go down them. You know, just like I was on them today. On fucking street that was big as my truck. But I had a consignee there. So I had to go on them little roads to get to it. And yeah, some of them are. Like he said, he was going to a lumber yard. They back in the backwoods. I've been to steel places that are way off the beaten path in West Virginia or Virginia. You know, they're out here. So, you know, when your fleet manager sends you a load, you look at the load and you're like, yeah, it's going to West Virginia, blah, blah. But you don't understand. If you don't know how to drive on those roads with a big truck, you don't need to be on those roads in a big truck, because there's real bad sharp curves, switchbacks, and everything else. If you don't take up both lanes, you'll never get around. So I've been on all these roads. You know, I've been in every state, so I know what goat paths are. I've been on them, you know. And, you know, I'm not bragging or popping my collar. I'm just telling you, I've been in some hairy situations. where I didn't know if, I was going to make it out of there or not, And you can't get overwhelmed with it. You got to just calm down and think your way through it. Don't drive your truck into something that you know that if your gut's telling you no, that's probably right. Your gut is right. Follow your gut. Say, it don't look good. I ain't going down there. That's exactly what you need to back up. Find some other way, or call the police. Something, they'll help you get out of that situation you're in. Don't go down there and tear your damn truck up and your trailer up, tear the load up because it didn't get to, you made a wrong turn, or, you followed your GPS into a field or whatever, I was working for a company one time when this truck come in there with a wrecker, and the guy said his GPS was taking him down this road, and it was a dirt road. Well, then it was a gravel road. Well, then it became a dirt road, and he just kept going and going and going. He finally stops out in the middle of nowhere. There ain't no pipes on the truck. The truck's scratched all to hell. Done tore the whole sides up on both sides of his truck. He just tore that truck all to hell driving down that road. And no good and damn well. He was a new guy. Brand new. Just first week in the truck. But his GPS told him to go down that road. That his consignee was down that road. And it wasn't. But he chose to listen to that GPS. So guess what? He got fired on the spot because the company said there's no possible way that there's that much damage to that truck. He ruined a brand new truck, a Peterbilt, brand new. He tore it all to hell. He did thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of damage to that Peterbilt, and there's no sense in that. You got to have a little bit of common sense. If something seems like it's not right, it's not right. Don't go down that road. Just because that GPS is saying, yeah, it's down there. It's just a mile down the road. A mile down the road can mess you up. Let me tell you, I've been there, done that. So don't do it. Okay, use Google Earth. Like the Yellow Hammer said, use Google Earth. Use your maps. Your map's only going to show you so much. You could Google Earth. You could, see your way in there. It's come a long way. My daddy always used a map when I was growing up because that's all they had. But that's how I learned. Use the map. Pull the map out and just, what's the shortest distance? But you can't really do that no more because, all the roads that's out here, they don't allow trucks on them, or it's a whole different ball game. So if I was new, my advice to the new driver is to stay on truck routes, really spend that extra little 20-30 minutes pre-planning your route out, and it will pay off dividends for you. Trust me. I've been there and done that, and you do not want to call your boss man and tell him you done flipped your truck over, or you got stuck down this road and your truck's way down in there, and it can't, the only way it's coming out is a wrecker, and it's tore all the shit. You don't want to do that. You don't want to be that guy that everybody at the yard's talking about. So, be smart about it, fellas. Be smart and just think it through. If you got to pull the brake and just stop and just sit there for 10 minutes thinking about what I need to do. Do I need to call the law out here? Do I need to do this? Do I need to do that? I know it freaks you out at first, because it freaked me out. Just like the Yellow Hammer said, it freaked him out where you're making bad choices, you're making bad decisions, and you just need to pop the brake, throw the hazards on, and calm down. Take a deep breath. It's going to be okay. Everybody messes up. Do they tell you they mess up? No, they're not going to say shit. Okay? But I'm here to tell you the dirty, dirty truth about trucks.
Traffic is now flowing smoothly on your route.
And I got a diesel GPS, and she tells me wrong every day. So I don't really pay it no attention. I do my research. I use my phone, my Google Maps, my Google Earth. I use it all too, because they're all just one little tool in a whole tool of arsenal. You got all kinds of weapons to beat it. You just gotta use them all to beat the system. And you can get to point A to point B safely without no damage to nothing. And let's face it, the goal is to get this load to where it needs to go safely, without no scratches on it, without not letting it get wet, or you tarped it up real good so it didn't get wet, and you don't have no load claims, so you're good. They sign off on it, that means, and they hand you the paperwork, that means it's theirs. They got it, it's theirs, and it's all in good shape. So you're good, you did your job. But you're not going to get the load there in the ditch, or up on the side of some mountain somewhere flipped over, or even out on the highway in the median. You're not going to get that load there. Why? Because you done had an accident. That's why. You're not going to get that load there. You're getting pulled out by the wrecker. So if you do, but nobody wants to talk about that. Nobody wants to tell you the real situation out here of how bad it is. It's bad because everybody is in a rush to get to where they need to go, because we're pushed by this clock. I got a tablet right here to tell me I got to take a 30-minute break. I got a 14-hour work day. That's it. Once that 14 hours is gone, you got to take a 10-hour break. So you got to hurry up and do it to it. Get your job done as fast as possible. And that's why everybody's wrecking out here, because they're in a hurry. I watch 62-mile-an-hour trucks try to pass each other on the interstate. Ain't that funny? They'll sit there and just pass each other, and try to pass each other. And I'm sitting over there behind in the left lane. I can run as fast as I want to go, and I can't go nowhere because they're blocking both lanes. Come on, guys. Y'all got to, y'all got to do better than that. Really. I don't know. It's just got so, it's dog eat dog world out here. And if you don't eat, it's your fault. I'm gonna get mine. At the end of the day, YouTube or no YouTube, I'm gonna get mine and go to the house, just like everybody else is. So you got to get yours. You got to get your bread and go to the house. Safely though. You ain't got to kill nobody. You ain't got to. It's not. Is it the Indy 500 out here? Yes, it is. It's like they dropped the green flag at the Daytona 500. It's wide open. Every truck for himself, and we're racing to see who can get there first. Because if you ain't first, you last. That's right, you're last. And there's no trophy for last place. You're not gonna get a trophy. But you made it there safely. You know, you might be last, but you made it there in one piece. You didn't blow no tires out. You did a good pre-trip. You know, you didn't go down no roads you didn't supposed to go down, and you had a good week. Yeah, you might have got home a little late on Friday, but you made it there in one piece, and you could wipe your brow, say, man, I did a good job this week. I'm glad it's over. And then you can take a 34-hour restart, and you can do it again when you leave out Sunday. Start it all over again. And that's what everybody needs to do. You know, it's a rat race out here, so you better get, you know, you got to get your loads in and get home safely. And I hope everybody does. I hope everybody gets as many loads as they can pull in a week and go home safely to their family. Because at the end of the day, family's the most important thing. That's why we're all out here, because of our family. We want our family to have the stuff that we didn't have. You know, we want our kids to have stuff we didn't have as growing up. I mean, really, why are you out here? Why do you want to be a trucker? You know, have you asked yourself that? You know, ask yourself, really, why do you want to be a truck driver? Can you make a difference in somebody's life? Or can you just haul loads? Or can you help your fellow truck driver out? Or can you do this or can you do that? I mean, why did you get into trucking? You know, I always wanted to be like my dad growing up, because I rode with him in the summer, and he fascinated me by being able to stay up for 2 or 3 days sucking toothpicks going to California. Yeah, I said toothpicks. So y'all know what I'm talking about. And he could be up for 3 days, no sleep, just drive straight. I mean, stop and get fuel, that's it. So, you know, my hat's off to my dad. He did his time out here. He put his years in, you know. My brother, he's a flatbedder. I'm a flatbedder. So, you know, and we love what we do, you know. You know, that's why I'm out here. I want to take care of my family and give them the stuff that, you know, I didn't have. So, you know, but that's all the time I got for y'all today, fellas. I mean, if you need, you know, like I said before, subscribe and learn something from Trucker Rob. I'm out here all the time. You see me, holler at me. My CB handle is Cracker Jack. We gone.